Wow!
Hi friends, today I wanted to share a quick snack recipe that I make all the time and it's a favorite around here. It is a Brazilian cheese bread recipe. So we're gonna get started right away because we don't have much time here. So we're gonna start by adding 200 milliliters of water onto a pot, and then we're gonna do 200 milliliters of oil as well as milk. Actually, we're gonna half our oil today. So we're just gonna do 200 mils of milk and 100 milliliters of olive oil. Originally, I made this with 200, 200, 200, but I thought it was a bit too much olive oil. So I wanted to try this recipe with a little bit less, and this one has just finished, so I'm gonna have to go grab another bottle. Hold on. Okay, as you can see, we love olive oil in this house. So let's add 100 mils of olive oil. Okay, there we go, like that. And then we're gonna bring this all to a boil. Also, just side note, make sure that when you buy olive oil, you buy extra virgin olive oil and it's 100% olive oil, and that it is in a glass bottle, also in a dark colored glass bottle, because then you'll know it's good quality and fresh, because light oxidizes olive oil. So don't buy it in plastic, don't buy it in a clear container. Okay. All right, so while that is going, I'm gonna put some stuff away. All right, so here I have sour tapioca flour and sweet tapioca flour, or just regular tapioca flour. You can make this either with just sour or just sweet. Sour tapioca flour is basically fermented cassava, which is a root that you make tapioca with. But here in North America, you can pretty much always find regular tapioca flour. So I would just do half a kilo of that alone, but because I have the fermented one, I'll also add the fermented one. But you just sub the fermented to the regular and it will be pretty tasty as well. So we're gonna turn on our scale. And we are going to add 250 grams of the regular tapioca flour. All right, that's it for this one. And then we're gonna add 250 grams of our fermented. Yeah, I was just checking my notes to make sure it was 250. So that will bring us to 500 grams, or half a kilo. All right. Okay, so now that we have our flour and our mixture is almost boiling, actually it is simmering. So we're gonna give it a quick mix and turn it off. Okay. Just gonna leave it there for a quick second. And we're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. There we go. Now we're gonna take the mixture that has been steaming on the stove and we're gonna mix it here. Can just add all of this in here. All right. And we're gonna give this a mix. It will be too hot to handle with your hands, so just use a whisk of some sort or a spoon. We just want to get everything incorporated. And this is what it looks like. It looks like it's going wrong, but just trust that it will work in the end. All right. You can see that it's one big clump. That's what you are looking for. And the sour tapioca gives it a funky smell, but like a cheese smell. Because it has this funky smell, a lot of vegan companies will add fermented tapioca to make it taste like cheese. But cheese is infinitely better. Okay, all right. So now we have just one big glob, see? Now we just wanna wait until it's not boiling so we can add 4 eggs. Let me grab it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we're also gonna add some cheese. I have it portioned already because I made this recipe earlier this week and I thought I'm gonna make it again, so I'll just prep the cheese ahead of time. I have 200 grams of shredded mozzarella and 200 grams of shredded Parmesan cheese. Yeah, you can play with the cheeses, but I would always use at least 150 grams of Parmesan. And then the other cheese you can play with. But okay, let's touch it. It's still a little bit too warm, but actually no, if you can touch it with your hand and it's not burning your hand, then you can go ahead and crack your eggs. I'm gonna put the shells in here. 1 egg, 2 eggs, 3 eggs, 4 eggs. All right, put that aside, this aside as well, and then we're gonna mix it again. For this part, I think it's easier if we go with our hands. My hands are clean, I just washed them before starting this video. Plus, you're not gonna eat it. I am, so don't worry about that. And we're just gonna go in and combine the egg. And I'm gonna go ahead and add my cheese as well. And we're just gonna combine everything. All right. And that's pretty much it. It doesn't get easier than this. Oh, I forgot to preheat our oven. Let's do that now. Just regular 350 or 180 Celsius. And I will show you what this looks like once it's been incorporated. Okay, it is pretty sticky, but I promise it will turn out at the end. So this is what it's looking like. Now we're gonna let it chill in the fridge for about 10 minutes or so, just so that we can scoop it onto a baking tray. Very sticky. Ooh. Okay, now that it's been chilling for about 10 minutes or so, I put it in the freezer to make it go faster. Let me show you what it looks like. Like that. Pretty soft, but cold. Okay, so we're gonna make 16 balls. And I like to use a scoop to make it easier. This one is a Volrath scoop. It's what we use in industrial settings like restaurants and whatnot, so it's very good quality. I do not like the OXO brand. I had one in the past and it just broke after a couple of uses. So now I only buy restaurant grade, industrial style kitchen utensils or kitchen utilities when I can. So this one is, I don't know, it is, hold on, 2 2/3 ounce. Not sure what that means, but it's the green one. And it will make about 16 of these. So here's one. All right, so now that we have 8 of them, I like to get my hands and I like to make them into balls. It's easier if you leave it chilling in the fridge for at least an hour or 2 so that they're a bit easier to handle because they're pretty sticky, as you can see. So I'm just gonna do my best to shape them into balls like that. And then we're gonna pop them in the oven at 350 for 30 to 45 minutes. I put a timer for 35 minutes and now I'm gonna go ahead and scoop the rest and freeze them. This is what they look like before they go into the freezer. And here I have a bag that has some of these cheese balls frozen, so I want to show you what they look like. See? A little cheese ball. Oh, and if you've seen my video about microplastics, you know I love these silicone bags way better than Ziplocs. Okay, so our cheese bread is ready. Let's take it out of the oven. Look at that. Okay, so let's put it over here. And I want to show you how they look. Pretty tasty. I know this is an unusual snack for Northern European taste, but I swear it's worth it. Please give it a try before you judge it. You can also use a smaller scoop size and make like mini cheese breads, and you can put it in your lunchbox. You can have it as a snack in the morning or for breakfast with a cup of milk or with a cup of coffee. I don't drink coffee, but I drink tea. That's a fun fact about me. But anyway, I'll show you how it looks on the inside. Too hot. If you like this content, please give me a like and consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching. Bye.